Hello, my dear students. How are you doing? I hope you are doing well. Let's start our lesson. The topic of our lesson is consolidation lesson. Today we are going to do a listening task. Then we are going to read a text, and after that we are going to do a speaking activity. Our next task is listening. First, before we start listening to dialogue, let's read the questions that we are going to answer. The first question: when does Mia want to go on the tour? Question number 2: how long will the tour last? What is the last thing they'll see on the tour? Question number 4: where will lunch be served? Question number 5: when will the tour arrive in Karaganda? And the last question: how much does it cost for one person to go on the tour? You can make a photo. Listen attentively.
Travelers International.
Hi, can I book a tour to Karkaral National Park?
Sure, our tours run from Tuesdays to Saturdays. Which day would you like to go?
I'd like to go on Wednesday, if that's okay.
It certainly is. The coach will leave Karaganda at 8 o'clock in the morning. It takes about 3 hours and 20 minutes to get to the park, and the tour is about 10 hours in total.
Okay, what's going to happen on the tour? Do you know?
On this particular tour, you'll see lots of amazing things. Firstly, you'll see Lake Shaitankul. It's one of our most popular tourist spots. Then you'll get the chance to see Jirensakal Peak, the highest point in the park. Finally, the tour will end with a visit to the ancient city of Kent, which is over 5,000 years old.
Do you know if lunch is served?
Yes, after you visit the Jirensakal Peak, lunch will be served by our tour guides in the Karkarala Nature Museum.
Do you know when we'll get back to Karaganda?
The bus will leave Karkarala at 5 p.m. and is usually back in the city by 8 p.m.
How much is a ticket for 2 people?
It's £80 per person, but we offer a discount of £20 for people paying together. So it will be £140 in total.
Great! Can I pay by debit card?
Certainly, just insert your card into the machine and enter your PIN.
Okay.
Thank you. What's your name, please?
It's Mia Simpson.
Okay, here's your booking number and enjoy the tour.
Thanks, I will. Now your task is to choose the correct variant. Sentence number 1. When does Mia want to go on the tour? A. On Tuesday, B. On Wednesday, or C. On Saturday. Which variant is correct? Well done. The correct variant is B. On Wednesday. Question number 2. How long will the tour last? Variant A. 3 hours, B. 8 hours, or C. 10 hours. What do you think? Which variant is correct? Right you are. Variant C, 10 hours, is correct. Sentence number 3. What is the last thing they'll see on the tour? A. Lake Shaitankul, B. Karkarala, or C. The city of Kent. Which variant is correct? What do you think? Right you are. Variant C, the city of Kent, is correct. Question number 4. Where will lunch be served? A. At a lake, B. Inside a museum, or C. Near a tall mountain? Which variant is correct? Right you are. The variant B. Inside a museum is correct. Well done. Question number 5. When will the tour arrive in Karaganda? Variant A. At 5 p.m. B. At 7 p.m. or C. At 8 p.m. Which variant is correct? Right you are. The correct variant is C. At 8 p.m. And the last question. How much does it cost for one person to go on the tour? A. 20 pounds, B. 80 pounds, and C. 160 pounds. Well done. The variant B, 80 pounds, is correct. Well done. Now let's do the next task, reading. Unbearable situation. Mitsus, a 15-year-old European brown bear, is a very lucky animal. Well, at least he is now. For the first 7 years of his life, Mitsus was a dancing bear, and that meant he was treated horribly and often starved. Mitsus was rescued from his abusive owners in 1992 and sent to the Arcturus sanctuary in Nymphaio, Greece, a year later. When Mitsus arrived at the sanctuary, he was in terrible shape both physically and mentally. As a trained performing bear, his keepers had knocked all his teeth out so he wouldn't bite. Because of this, he had to have several operations to fix his dental problems. The staff at the sanctuary worked around the clock trying to restore poor Mitsus to health, and they succeeded. Unfortunately, Mitsus is not the only bear to arrive at the sanctuary needing help. Other bears come to the sanctuary because they have been orphaned after their mothers have been killed by uncaring hunters. These young bears haven't learned the skills needed to survive in the wild and would die if left on their own. The Arcturus sanctuary now houses Mitsus and 12 other bears. Their vet bills, food and general upkeep all cost money. You can help by adopting Mitsus or any of other bears for a year. You can also donate money to help them and other bears in the wild. Just think, there are only 150 bears left in Europe. By giving just a little, you would be giving so much. Now let's get acquainted with the questions that we are going to answer. The first question. What were the first 7 years of Mitsus' life like? Question number 2. What happened in 1992? Question number 3. What is Arcturus? Question number 4. How has the sanctuary helped Mitsus? And the last question. What kind of animals are protected at the sanctuary? Now you should read the text on your own. Now let's do the next task according to the text. Choose the correct answer. The first question. What were the first 7 years of Mitsus' life like? Which variant is correct? What do you think? Right you are. The correct variant is: the first 7 years of Mitsa's life were horrible. Right you are. Question number 2. What happened in 1992? Which variant is correct? A, B, or C? What do you think? The right variant is A. In 1992, Mrs. was rescued and sent to the Arcturus sanctuary a year later. Right you are. Question number 3. What is Arcturus? What do you think? Which variant is correct? A, B, or C? Well done. The correct variant is C. Arcturus is an organization that looks after orphaned or mistreated European brown bears. Great job. Question number 4. How has the sanctuary helped Mitsas? Which variant is correct? A, B, or C? What do you think? Right you are. The correct variant is B. The sanctuary has fixed Mitsa's dental problems and restored him to health. Right you are. Question number 5. What kind of animals are protected at the sanctuary? Which variant is correct? A, B, or C? Great job! The variant A is correct. The sanctuary protects European brown bears. Now, my dear students, we are going to do a speaking task. And here is the first question. Can you name the endangered mammals of Kazakhstan? For this question, you may answer: the endangered mammals of Kazakhstan, Argalı is a species of wild sheep. Saiga antelope is a species of antelope. And the third one is snow leopard. Snow leopard is a species of big cats. What can we do to save these endangered species? First of all, we can join volunteering organizations. Do not purchase illegal products that come from endangered species. Do not purchase ivory or any other product likely require the killing of an endangered animal. We can limit amount of plastic we buy and recycle what we use. Often animals mistake plastic for food, which is dangerous for their health and life. We should watch and drive carefully. Particularly if we live in a rural area, roads are one of the biggest dangers that animals face. If we are driving on a road that wildlife is known to cross, make certain to drive slowly and carefully and look out for animals so that we will not hit them. The next question. What nature reserves of your country do you know? For this question, you may answer in this way. I know all the nature reserves in Kazakhstan, but the most popular are Алтын Емел, Ағылшын Nature Reserve and Ақсу-Жабағылы Nature Reserve. Today we have done the listening task, we have read the text, and after that we have done the speaking activity. It's time to finish our lesson. See you next time.